Coming up this week on Virginia Dirt Pirate.
Alrighty. Here we go again.
Oh yeah. Yep. Come back. That was way higher than a button. Oh my god. That's gotta be a largie. What the heck is that? What the heck is that? Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Well, the heat is back on again. We had a few cool days where the temperature got down into the 80s, but we're back into heat alerts and high heat index numbers and high humidity and all of that garbage. So anyhow, I think what I'm going to do is what I did a couple of weeks ago. I'm going to head out at the crack of dawn and stay out for, I guess the last time I stayed out for about 4 or 5 hours, and that seemed to work out pretty good. So, you know, I'm just going to stay out for as long as I can stand it. I want to head back to the site where I found the Virginia Staff Officers button and a bunch of other buttons. And that site is it's really a satellite site. It's part of a much larger site that was lived in for 150 years. And it's interesting because that area, I went down that trail a while back, and I didn't find anything other than a few cans and a couple of shotgun shells, and I just kind of wrote it off. But that just goes to show you, when you're looking at those topo maps, if the topo map says that there should be something there, there probably is. So anyhow, I'm going to go back there one more time and hit it really hard, and we'll see what else we can find.
Alrighty. Here we go again. Good and early.
Okie dokie. Heading out to the site from a couple of weeks ago where I found the Virginia Staff Officers button and a bunch of other buttons and some other stuff, because I think that place deserves a little bit more investigation. It's not very light out right now, but I'm taking a shortcut over to the site, going down through the swamp. But it's okay, because we haven't had any flooding rains lately, and we're not expecting any. So I'm not going to get stuck over on the other ridge. Okay, so I'm out in this low area. There's kind of a terrace that's up above the swamp a little bit. There's an area here where there's kind of some ground cover, some old ground cover. Looks like the remains of a road, possibly. And I just got this signal here. Where is it? I lost it. I lost the signal. There it is. That looks pretty good. I think there's 2 signals there. I think there's some iron. I don't know. Hopefully it's not falsing, but I'm going to dig it up anyway and see what we got. way down, right up underneath a big ass root. So this could take a while. Okay, it was falsing on a big old piece of iron. And here it comes. Let's see what it is. Wow, it's friggin' heavy. What the heck is that? What the heck is that thing? Wow. Okay. Clean it up a little bit, see what it is. Leave it here, maybe pick it up on the way back. I'm certainly not going to carry it around all day. All right, here's something else. This is a rather high signal. There is some iron near it. But hopefully this isn't falsing. Okay, this one was down a little ways. Some iron over here, but it's out. It's up here. And it still looks solid. Let's see if the pinpointer can find it. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Come on, what do we got? Ooh, it looks like, I don't know what it looks like. It's a slug, it's a bullet, and I think it's an old one. I hope it is. I don't know, that doesn't look promising. Oh, God. All right, let me clean it up. Okay, we're here. There's the mound right there. And that's right where I found the tom back button last week. So we're going to hit this area really hard. Well, this is a very sweet signal. It's like 3-4 bars down. Needless to say, I have high hopes for that one. All right, it is out. And man, that is a good looking signal. Let's see if the pinpointer can find it. Ooh, ooh, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. That was way higher than a button. Oh my God, that's gotta be a largie. That's gotta be a large cent. Oh my God. All right, give me a couple of minutes to clean it up. Let's see what we got. Hopefully there's an image on it. I just want to be able to ID it. Okay, this is absolutely a large cent of some kind. I can't make anything out. I am really going to have to work on this thing when I get it home. Cannot see anything right now, but I'm going to work on it when I get it home. Hopefully I can ID it. If I have to, I'll strip it down. Oh, I see something there. Hopefully I won't have to do that though. Alright, here's something here, down a little ways, right in the gully here. Good strong signal, so let's see what that is. It's out, and I see it. Daggone it. I was hoping for better than that. Oh well. Alright, well this is in the shotgun shell range. Let's try it anyway. Alright, it's out. And apparently I kicked it way over here. Let's see if the pinpointer can grab it. Yeah, that looks like a piece of a nail. I don't think that's it. But you never know. Let me do this again. I guess that was it. Let me take a closer look at this thing. Feels like iron. I don't know. I need to clean it up and take a closer look at it. It didn't ring up like iron. All right. And this is one of the things I keep running into all the time. Man, I hate having to pick spider webs off my face. All right, this one looks interesting. Not extremely deep, but let's try it anyway. Okay, a little bit deeper than I thought. Very steady signal. Let me see if we can find it with a pinpointer or maybe pop it loose. Let's see. Aha. Alright, I think it's fairly large. I don't know what we've got here, but let's find out. Ay, 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 ay. All right. I think this thing is falsing on something. Let's see what it is. That's a rock. Nope, it's not falsing on something. What the heck is that? What the heck is that? Wow. That looks interesting. What the heck is that? Huh? Can you tell me? Hope I didn't ding it. Looks very interesting, very fancy. I think I hit it. No, I don't know. I don't know whether I did or not. Let me get my phone out. Wow. This, I don't know what it is, but it's very cool. I gotta clean this up. It's very interesting. Has a square hole in the middle. Very decorative piece. Have no idea what this would have been used for. I think I did hit it, but I didn't damage it too much. That's what I get for getting too wild with the pickaxe. I could have swore this thing was falsing. It's really what it started to look like, that it was falsing, but that'll teach me a lesson. Alright, clean it up when I get home. Alright, here's a pretty strong signal. It's way down in like the brass range, I think. Alright, let's see what it is. Okay. I know this is too low to be a coin of any kind, so it's got to be a button. Oh yeah. Yep. Is that a tomback? I don't know. That's interesting. Let me get my phone and get a good look at it. Okay, so this appears to be another tomback button. Looks a little weird. Not like your typical tomback. I have to do a little more investigating on it, but almost looks like it has a drilled shank. I haven't seen that before. The material looks to be tomback. Looks like a tomback button for sure. Alright. Man, I'm going to be very curious to see what that large cent is. Okay, leaving the area of the mound. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back to the area I was at earlier, where I found the large cent, and have another look around there. Seems to be a little bit of an iron patch there, so I'm going to hunt that area really good and see what I can find. Okay. Possibly another little button signal, but we'll see. All right, I think it's out. I think it's right there. So much iron in the ground around here. It's hard to get a good read on things sometimes. Whatever it is very small. It wouldn't surprise me at all if it's another one of those little tiny buttons. This may take some time to find it. Okay. Should be right in there. If it is out, maybe I just completely missed it and it's still in the ground. All right. All right. Okay. Now it's out. Manticore says it's right there. All right. Come on, pinpointer. Do your job. It is a small signal, though. Come on. Got it. There it is, right there. There it is. There it is. It's another one of the tiny ones. I knew there had to be more of them. I knew I couldn't have possibly found all of those things. Let me get my phone. Ooh, and this one's got very fancy stuff on it. We'll see if it has any kind of a back mark. Shank is all the way bent over, but that's okay. That's all right. We'll take it. Okay, well, here's a nice high tone with no depth to it. But this area has been kind of pushed up here, so I don't know. But I'm still guessing it's probably modern. But let's find out. Yep. One of those aluminum cup thingies. No doubt dropped by loggers or hunters. Another little signal. Some depth to it. Bet you it's another baby button. If it is, I'm going to start referring to this site as the Baby Button Farm. Okay, there it is. There it is. Not as small as the other ones. Still, I think we're going to henceforth refer to this site as the Baby Button Farm. Oh, what am I seeing here? What am I seeing? Is that gilt? I think there's gilt on this button. All right, let me take a closer look with my phone. Okay, this button almost appears to have some sort of a design on it. Unless my eyes are playing tricks on me. I can see some silver gilt too. So I'm going to take it home and clean it up very gently. See if I can't figure out what's on it. On the back, I don't see any back mark, and there's definitely no shank. So, okay. Alright, heading back to the truck. That'll do it for today. It's not super hot out here yet or anything, but humidity is just, oh my gosh. I swear, this year with the heat and the humidity and the thunderstorms and everything else, it's like living in the tropics. You know, it's like living in Puerto Rico or something. Anyhow, we had a very good hunt today, and I think I will be back to this site again in the very near future. But first, there are a few other sites nearby that I want to hit. Okay, time for this week's wrap-up. And this week I went back to the site from a couple of weeks ago where I found the Virginia Staff Officers button and a whole bunch of other buttons. It's a very interesting site. Very interesting little site, probably about an acre. And as I've said, it is a satellite site. It's part of a much larger site, complex of sites if you want. But there seems to be some very interesting stuff there, some older stuff, which really kind of intrigues me. Anyhow, this week we found several interesting things. We have found the usual shotgun shells and rifle casing, and this is a modern bullet. I thought this was I thought this was an early slug at first, but it's actually a modern slug. Anyhow, and this is a small piece of lead that I found right in the same area. Found some more buttons. This site, of course, is the site that I found the Virginia Staff Officers button at, and a bunch of other buttons. This is a very interesting button. Has a nice design on it. Has a very clear back mark on the back that says "Best Quality." Has a little star around the shank. It's very interesting. This one here is another flat button. This has a little bit of silver gilt on it. On the back it says "Plated." This button here is very interesting because I'm not sure. It kind of looks like a tomback button. That's what the material looks like anyhow. It looks like a tomback. But it appears to have a drilled shank. Drilled shanks are a lot older. They are early 1700s to mid 1700s. So that's very interesting. What I thought was a large cent has turned out to be a token. You can just barely make out some of the lettering on it. I don't know exactly what it is yet. I'm still trying to figure it out. Hopefully I will. But at least I can identify it as a token. And I do have a token book, specifically about Virginia tokens. And there is about 5,000 tokens in this book. So it might take me a while. If I can get all the lettering off of it, it might take me a while to figure out exactly what it is. But maybe I will find out eventually. And this, I'm not sure exactly what this is. It kind of looks like an escutcheon, but it's really large. I don't know what it would have gone to, but it's most likely very old. It looks like it's made of brass, and it has a very interesting design on it. But I haven't been able to figure out what it is yet. Anyhow, this site is a very interesting site, and it appears to be untouched. There's probably about a good acre there that needs to be searched, and I haven't hit it all yet. So I may very well go back there again this week. There's also another site that I would like to get to, which is on the other side of the main site. I've been there a couple of times, but it's another area that I haven't hit very well. So I would like to go back there and have another crack at that. But not sure exactly what I'm going to do yet, but I will figure it out during the week. Anyhow, if you like what you saw today, please like, share, and subscribe. And remember, dig it all, fill in your holes, and leave nothing but footprints.